Morning, folks. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Paul Lavoie. Today, we're going to be looking at a 2024 Freightliner M2 106 Plus. This one does have the summit hauler conversion on it. And we're going to kind of start out from the front here, just on our walk around. Just like every Freightliner on the front bumper, you do have the three-piece bumper, so they're very, very easy to replace if anything does happen to them. On the front right here, you do have your recovery hooks. And then you've got your safety black box right there, just for your front end crash alert, just in case anything does happen. This one has the custom grille. It is a summit hauler. It is blacked out. Sometimes we do the chrome, but the black, I think it really does pop on it. As we're walking around, I'm just gonna lift this up. It's actually very, very easy to lift this up. You just unhook the sides over there. I've already unhooked them, as you can see, but it's got the assist on it where you can actually see it in the engine compartment. This one does have the Cummins L9 coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. It's got 360 horsepower, 1150 pounds-feet of torque. But as you can see, it's very open in here so you guys can actually see everything. You got your fuel filter water separator, your power steering fluid right here. You've got your fuse box over there, coolant up there, and then you've got your air filter right over there. But very, very easy to work on if you're mechanically inclined, and you got your dipstick right here as well. So pretty easy. And again, I say, very, very easy to move this hood. Literally just push it back. It's got the hydraulics on there to actually push back on you. So in case you're actually under there working on it, if a gust of wind comes up and tries to slam down, it's not gonna take you with it. But in here as well, if your battery does happen to end up dying, you've got your leads right here, your negative and your positives, to just give you a little bit of a jump, get you started very, very easily. With the tires on this, you got the 255/80R 22.5s. But as you can see in here a little bit, you've got an extra drum in here where you have the ball bearings going around there to actually try and balance your tires out. Gives you a little bit wear, a little bit easier to stopping power as well. And as we're coming down here, you saw you've got your two step-ups right here. They do have the rubber linings on it to help you so that you're not, if it is wet, slick, or ice, you're not gonna slip on there. You got your engine block heater right here in case it's one of those cold nights. You got two tanks. One's on this side, one's on the other side. Very easy to get into. This is lockable. Two 50-gallon tanks right here. One right here. This is your DEF tank right here. It is a 6-gallon DEF tank. You're roughly getting about 350 miles per gallon on that. But like I said, they are lockable. Really easy to actually get into. Right here, you've got your outlet for your trickle charger, just in case you want to charge anything up. As we keep continuing, oh, sorry, I'm going to jump in here. Front passenger seat. As you can see, this is the summit hauler conversion on it. Very, very comfortable leather, very durable, and it's nice looking as well. Is the air ride seats. Lifting up and going down makes it a very, very comfortable ride in these truck chassis. Recliner here, your adjustments for your lumbar, and on this particular one, you've got a heated seat right there. Freightliner standard feature right here is the kill switch. So if you're not a normal daily driver with this thing, what you'll do is you'll just click this off. It turns off all the batteries so you can actually save those on there. We'll shut this window and look in the back. There's your sofa seat in the back, good for 3 people. It does go down into a bed. Oh, the battery's not on, I apologize. But it does go down to a sleeper, and DOT regulations actually considers it a bed. So if you wanted to pull over, get a couple of Z's, you can actually do that. One last feature before we start heading to the bed. You've got your breakable away mirrors. Good safety feature just in case you hit something or somebody hits you. They can go back or they can go forward. And very easy to just put them back. Right here, we've got one of the 4 storage bins. You've got 2 that are this side, and you've got 2 that are the smaller side on the side there. It is diamond plated in the back. What we've done is actually added an air valve in there, so if you want to hook up this air hose, you can air up anything, you can dust anything off. Nice little feature that's in there. It also has a holder for a fire extinguisher as well. Back one right over here is a little bit smaller, but it is diamond plated, very durable again. All of these are lockable, but if you wanted to put chains or anything like that in there, flares, you have the ability to do that. As we're coming around here, we're gonna peek up at the top. You've got your backup camera. So you want to be safe. That's actually on all the time, but we do have a couple of other options. But the bed right here is actually diamond plated as well, but we do have 2 holes right here. So if you wanted to add an exterior storage box, you have the ability to do that. We can actually even do that here if you wanted to. This one is hooked up with the gooseneck right now, but very, very easy to add anything else that you would want to it. We normally put on the Hensley 5th wheel hitch, which you actually can do the gooseneck and 5th wheel combo. Pretty easy to do. Down below here, you got a hook up for your lights, and then your hook up for your lights right up here. This is what I really want to concentrate on. It's just this little safety piece right here. It's an added camera. It's your receiver camera, and I'll show you that on the camera, on the video inside. Very, very cool feature that we're starting to add to these things. You got your heavy duty bumper hitch right here, and then your hookup for your Voyager system for your trailer is there as well. You got your indicator lights. You know, you've got your backup, and then your brake lights right there. But we'll head right around here. And as you can see, as we're walking around here, you've got the other 2 storage bins. Same thing set up on the side with the 2 step-ups, and then your secondary tank right here. I'm going to show you the front first. Same exact as the other side. You've got your air ride seats here, and you've got a lot of room for the passenger or co-pilot, whoever you want to have driving in there. I'm going to open up the back. And one last thing before we hop in there, I'm going to show you below there on the back, you've got a lot more power options right there. It's the 2 110s. It's a nice little feature if you want to add anything to it. So we're going to hop up in there. I'm going to come around to the front. So I'm actually going to turn the accessories on right now. Make the seat a little bit comfortable for me. Turning everything on in there. We're gonna get started on the left side over here. Standard features over here. You've got controls for your actual system right here. All these ones right here are just gonna be controls for the actual dash right here. You've got your RPMs, your speedometer, oil pressure, your tanks, and it is a self-leveling tank, so you can just fill up both sides and it'll level itself off. There's no switch to switch over. But also on here, you've got your depth gauge to let you know how much you have on that as well. Over here, you've got your air pressure and then your water pressure right here. Right here, this is your air brakes for your truck and then for your actual trailer. Right here, you've got your controls for your subwoofer. Just below that, you've got your trailer brake gain to whatever you want to set that at. Safety features right here, you've got your hazards, your dome light, your footwell light, and then your pre-trips. Once you're ready to go, you trip that up and then they'll actually kick on all the lights. Once you step out, it takes about a minute to actually get going. Right here, optional lights. So you can, this one is for the lights that are up above. Lets you know that, or lets people know that where you're at, but you can add more lights to it. Some people add a light bar to the front, which brightens up the front if you're doing some off-roads or stuff like that. Right here, heating and cooling for the back. Just kicking it up and down for your heating or cooling, and then your fan speed right there. Right here, your automatic braking assist. The system's always going to be on. If you just want it off, you just kick that. Your LDW off, system's always on. Your lane departure warning, sorry. And then your traction control right here. All of these systems are going to be on no matter what. This is just the buttons to turn it off. Your shutdown override. So if you do get a warning light or a check engine light and it's starting to bog you down, you kick that on. It'll actually make it so the engine will continue to run so you can get to a safe place and pull over outside of traffic. You got your locking differential right here if you're in a slippery situation. And you've got your suspension dump right there just in case it's a low trailer and you want to get a little bit further down, so you'll just dump that air. Right here you've got your connectivity. Thankfully it was already open, but you've got your USB and HDMI cables right there. Climate control right here for the front, speed, zone, and then your heating and cooling right there. We're going to jump up to the windshield right here. Very, very large windshield, 2,500 square inches of it. Very, very nice, wide, and they're actually not that expensive to fix. But right here you've got your box for it's got a couple with the safety that I was going for on the front. It's just for your front end crash alerts and your lane departure warning. Everything is making it so that you can actually be safe. It can actually pull you to a 0 mile per hour stop, which is a very cool thing, just in case you pass out or anything bad things that are happening. But above here is where I wanted to actually go. We're actually going to turn this on really quick. See the backup camera. Hopefully it's not flickering too much for you guys. But right now, this is the one that's on the headache bar. But if you want to change it, all you got to do is just press that. Don't have a camera 2 set up, but there's your camera 3 hitch camera right there. That's awesome. But if you don't want that one on, if you want them both on, keep clicking. You can get, if you do have a camera 1 or camera 2, but you can have up to 4 cameras on this. But right now, you can have the 3 camera outlook, or you can do all 4 cameras if you'd like. But that's really kind of just customizing however you want. Obviously, when driving, it's probably a lot safer to keep this one on. But that's a really, really cool thing about the Voyager system. You can have all 4 cameras there if you'd like. Up here, got your air horn, and right below that, you've got your microphone for your Bluetooth, just right there. Nice little system. So another thing that before we finish up here, you gotta wonder why you want a big M2 truck like this. So reasoning is kind of longevity. So on your standard, what can normally pull like an F350, F450, or F550 normally can pull about the same with this. Obviously it needs to be equipped with the right equipment. The longevity of these ones is almost triple what those ones are. Those go about 300,000 miles. These are designed to go 750 to over 1 million miles if they're properly maintained. Also, another huge thing is the stopping power. The brake pads on these ones are massive. They're huge. The brake pads on a regular like truck are only about, call it this big. So, and it's just stuff that you just want to try and be safe. It is definitely well worth the money, so I highly recommend it. But other than that, if you are interested in this truck or any of the other trucks on, you can check our website at www.transwest.com. If you have any questions for me personally, you can email at paul.lavoy@transwest.com, or you can give me a call. You'll see it on the link below, 303-503-3305. Thanks for spending some time with me, folks. Have a great day.